Hello, hello. Good evening, my Koa workers. I hope you're having a very lovely Thursday today. I hope you'll forgive me if you hear my dog barking in the background. He's being a little fussy, so... But you might hear him in the back, here and there. But, in any case, today we are going to play a comfy, cozy puzzle game. It's called Is This Seat Taken? So this is a demo version, so we'll see how far we'll get in the gameplay here. But it looked very cute, so I'm very excited to give it a try and see what is in store for us. I did make sure the game worked, but we're gonna start right back at the beginning here. So from what I gather, we're just basically putting these shapes into like places based on what they're asking for. Oh yes. They start right off the bat. Oh, what's this? I like that way you just kind of click. I don't know what's all this. I don't know what's all this is coming out of the trash can here. Shaking all those poopy bits. Okay, where you want? You're James. You're an adult. I guess we just put you in the car. And we press confirm. And drive this thing. Jordy wants to sit by the window. Aurora's like, of course. Both of them want window seats. Cool. More poop coming out from the bins. Okay, Aurora prefers to be alone, but Jordy wants the window seat. Okay. You get a window seat right there. Yeah, you don't like it. Alright. I thought you guys were friends. I guess not. Aurora's like, I don't want to be next to Jordy. I don't like their vibes. I love how our passengers just kind of poof. Like some weird like a taxi driver. But they just kind of poof away and disappear, so who knows where we're actually driving them. Alexis, this ride's on me. Oh, cool. No, not. Okay, what you guys want? We have... Alexis wants a window seat, Ray also wants a window seat, and Nat wants to be with Alexis. Okay. We kind of just like... plop them. I want to be next to Alexis! And everyone's a happy camper. Easy peasy. I still don't understand what... Oh, complete. Okay, well, that was... nice. You know, we ease our way into it. A very nice, simple start. More cookies. What's like there other stuff we can click on? It's kind of fun. Okay. Anna wants to be alone. Olivia wants to be a Goran and prefers a window seat. Charlie also wants a window seat. David wants to be alone. Goran wants to sit in the direction of the vehicle and be with Olivia. And Olivia wants to be with Goran. Okay. And she wants a window seat. Okay. He's like, where are you? He's like, where are you? Alright, I guess I'll put you two together. Anna doesn't want any of this. She wants to be alone. Charlie wants a window seat. I guess this is one? David wants to be alone. we can make David a third wheeler. He's like, oh god, these two want to be next to each other. I don't want to be here. It's kind of awkward too when you get on a bus. And you're like that one guy that sits right next to the couple, just third wheeling. Okay, David, you get that spot. And everyone's happy. To la Plaza de Catalunya. Oh, okay. What do you mean? This ain't a taxi. This is a bus. Ay, caramba. You're not the group I was supposed to pick up. I guess it's not really a bus. I guess it is a limousine taxi. Everyone just goes poop. Oh, you are filthy. I forgot to shower? Gross. Lucy also forgot to shower and prefers a window seat. Oh, you just stink up this place. Oh, you stinky. You guys are stinky. I'm gonna plop you there. I want to be with us, yes. I do not like bad smells and prefer a window seat. Okay, well. Roshan wants to be alone. You can be in a stinky corner there. And you want a window seat? And you want a window seat? This guy's still stinky though. You want? Maybe these two stinkies can sit next to each other. Then you can both stink up the place together. But you also want a window seat. Okay, I think you can fit here. There you go. I do not like bad smells. You're all Gucci and you want to be alone. There we go. That's how we do it. We put the stinky people together. They don't mind smelling each other's stank. What's this? More stinky people? Oh my god, you guys just not shower? Thanks for coming with me to the film festival, nah. Who am I to turn down a limo ride? I'm just an aspiring actor. I love how this guy's like, nah, you're not just an aspiring actor. Don't give me that. Don't give me that. He's so mad. Who wanna cast a weird shape like me in a movie? I've got to shower. Why are there so many people forgetting to shower? You're going into a limo? I guess I thought it was a bus, but this is actually a limousine. People are going to a limousine and not showering. Okay, you want to be Arya. I don't know who's Arya. Who can tolerate your filth? I've got to shower. Really? You want to be with Arya, who's like all stinky? Or wants to be alone? I've got to shower. Window? Window seat? You just forgot to shower, so I'll just put you in there. Okay, you want to be alone. I want to be with Alexis. And you do not bad smells. Okay, cool. Where are you? Okay, let's switch places. There you go. I think we're all good. All the stinky, smelly people still are in the back of the limousine. That's the best place to put them. And complete. Perfect. Oh, this movie is appropriate for kids. Tell the hexagon. Whatever. That was just one time. I want to be with my parent. Oh, okay. I want to eat popcorn. I eat popcorn. I want to sit in row 2. I'll just plop you there for now. I want to be with Anta. I want to sit in row 3. Who's Anta? I want to be Mer. Okay, so some of these just people want to be paired. I do not want to be next to a kid. And you eat popcorn. I'll put you there for now. I want to steal popcorn. I need a snack. I need to steal someone's popcorn. Oh. I love how pissed off he looks. He's like, I do not want to be next to a kid. Here, you can steal this guy's popcorn with his kid. I want to be with my parent. I want to be with my parent. Oh, you're a parent. Okay. But kind of like that. There we go. All the kids can be over here. And then this guy can be in his own seat away from all the children. And you left so much popcorn behind. Oh my god, they're so messy. I do not like bad smells. And I want to steal popcorn. Why was all you stealing popcorn? I need a snack. Okay, I'll put you there for now. I do not want to be next to a kid. Well, you can be here. Put these two together. I do not want to sit in a dirty seat. I do like bad smells. I want to sit in row 1. Okay. I want to sit in row 2 and you eat popcorn. You are stinky. You want to be with your parent. Albert, I want to be with my parent. Oh, okay. You don't mind sitting in a dirty seat? No? Okay, fine. Is that not your parent? I want to be with Gray. Who's Gray? Oh, okay. I eat popcorn, you want to sit in row 2. I want to be with my parent. And I'm stinky. I want to be alone. Okay. So that person's stinking up the place. Oh, but you want to be in row 2. Okay. Alright, stinky people go in the back. I want to sit in row 1. Okay. I want to sit in row 2, but your kid's filthy and stinky, so you will sit in the little stinky chair. I'll do that. Want to be alone. Wants to be with the parents. Okay, everyone's happy now? Okay, everyone's Gucci? Alright. Come on, Nat. You know you want to. It's what you always wanted. I don't know. I'm not sure I'm ready yet. It's too much pressure. Alright, let's go get something to eat instead. And everyone happy. And everyone's filthy. Everyone's leaving their filthy popcorn. Where's the staff to clean it up? I do not want to sit in the dirty seat. Why would you not? Okay, you don't want to sit in the dirty seat, but you're also stinky. I eat popcorn. I am wearing my big hat. You guys can sit in the front. Oliver is super stinky. Oh my god, there's nowhere else to put you guys. All these dirty popcorn seats. What, no one wants to sit in the dirty seat? No one wants to sit in the dirty seat? Okay. Oh. I cannot see well from far away. Okay, I'll put you here. I am wearing my big hat. Okay. I don't know where to put the stinky people. Oh, this person. Okay, he doesn't mind the stinky. I need a snack. I want to sit in row 2. Who else is next to this person? Okay, does not like stinky, want to be the center of the room. It blocks my view! Okay, well, you go here. You just eat popcorn. And you want to be with Sergey. Oh my god. There's not enough spots in row 2. You just have to sit in the back, I guess. And you want to be with Sergey. You just eat popcorn. I want to be with Oliver, who forgot to shower. Oh my god, is this working out? Oh my god, okay. I was like, man, there's so many dirty seats, but it looks like everyone's actually happy with this arrangement. Alright, let's do this. Let's go. I love how there's like so many people that just haven't showered in the game. They're like, I forgot to shower, I'm stinky. It's like being in a convention, except that at a con, you don't really get a choice of who you sit next to sometimes. You want an aisle seat, okay. I'll put you there for now. You want me a window? Who is your parent? Oh, your parent. There you go. I prefer to sit. Okay. Okay. I mean, sure. I prefer to be next to another kid. There you go. I play loud music. I do not like bad smells. Wow, you are obnoxious then. Here, kids love the loud music. They don't mind. I'll just do that for now. I know there's gonna be like more peeps that are gonna come on the bus. And then we have to figure out. Oh my god, dirty children. I want to talk to someone. I forgot to shower. I've got to shower and I prefer to stand. Okay. I want to talk to someone, but you want a window seat. Are you filthy? Nobody listens to me. I play loud music. Oh, fine. You can go here. I play loud music, and you want to be alone. So I'll dump you here, I guess. I cannot stand loud music. Okay, too loud. You can talk to someone. You want to talk to someone, but you forgot to shower. Oh god. Okay, who's gonna tolerate your stinky butt? You play okay. You want to be alone, but you also want to play loud music. Okay, these two can talk. I think everyone's happy here, right? I play loud music. And you want to be alone. Okay. We'll just plop them there. And everyone should be good still. Alright, sweet. We're doing good. We're doing good. Everyone's happy so far. Everyone's a happy camper. I can't believe they just like, there's so many people that just like played loud music on the bus. Hey, will you wake me up when we get to school? No fair, you always sleep on the bus. When's gonna be my turn? But you sleep during class. That's the problem. I don't want to get scolded again. I wanted to sleep. And you prefer window seat. Okay. You want to sleep? Or you want an aisle seat? Okay, these two will sleep sitting next to each other. Yo, it's 10 out of 10 realism. When you go on the bus, there's always someone that doesn't shower and someone that plays like really loud music. Okay, you want to talk to someone, but you want to talk to Stinky McGee here, so... Who else is gonna talk, though? Is this loud music? I prefer to be next to another kid. I want to talk to someone. And I forgot to shower. Okay, I'll put you guys in the back. I want to talk to someone and I cannot stand loud music. I cannot stand music and I don't like bad smells. Who's gonna talk to you though? Nobody listens to me. Here, you guys can talk to each other. All that. I'll like rearrange it. I think we good. We still good. We still good. You still can sleep. This guy's still standing. It works out. Gotta aim for like a perfect score. Or, you know, not somewhat perfect score. I do like the little shapes though, they're also cute. Especially with the little blush. The little blushy faces that they have. I'm like, okay, we got these people that are chatting in a bus. I was like... I remember back in the day I used to ride the school bus. But like, are you a type of kid that likes to sit near the front of the bus or the back? Because I know like all the kids used to fight to see who gets like the seats at the very, very back of the bus. You know, it's like, oh, you're a cool kid if you get to sit in the back of the bus. But I feel like I always kind of sat more near like the front of the bus, I find. Because then I could just get off the bus faster. That's like kind of why I want it. I didn't really care about being a bus. Plus, the back of the bus was always noisy. It's also always full of kids, you know, talking. I cannot stand loud music here. I wanna be with Yusuf. I play loud music. Oh, okay. But he doesn't like that. So I will move these guys back there. And they're still peacefully sleeping. But yeah, the back of the bus was always like for all the more rowdy kids. Or like to talk to each other and make a lot of noise. So yeah, for me I never really sat at the back. It's always near the front. Where I can, you know, just talk with my friends a lot easier than all the noise in the back. I also just get off the bus as fast as possible because, you know, I don't want to stay there longer than I need to. Oh, everyone's gone! Yay, we completed! We completed the level! A perfect score so far. I am so good at this seating arrangement thing. I mean, like, this game is basically just one ever-growing large puzzle. But it's like it's also a type of puzzle you can also find in like Professor Layton. Because I liked playing Professor Layton. It's one of my favorite game series. And it's just chock full of like hundreds of puzzles. And there's always a puzzle that you're like, oh, you have to, you know, put something next to something else, but you can't. You have to make sure it doesn't interfere with XYZ. They're always fun. I used to solve a bunch of them to be like, this person is tied to this other person, and if this person is related to that other person, then who are these two people, and all that. Those sort of word puzzles. They don't get many requests for postmodern, neo-avant-garde, indie wave. Oh, Pearl's the first one. I am in the band. Oh, are you a drummer or are you a singer though? I am in the band. Alright, rock it. You want to dance? Yeah, go party. You want to be with Alexis. Alexis doesn't want to dance. Okay, you guys can sit here then. I want to dance. I do not like strong odors. And you are stinky, but you want to dance. I'm like... You can still dance. You are kind of away from the stinky people. I'll put you there. Maybe something like that. There you go. I like the shades. They're looking real cool. Those look cool shapes there. Oh, more people come. Join the party. I'm wearing too much cologne. And I want to dance. Well, this guy doesn't like inhaling your scent. And you want to sit. Okay. I'm gonna put you away from everyone. I want to be near the speaker. I can't brave. These people are too stinky. Okay, stinky people go together. Oh, you want to be near the speaker. Okay. I want to be near the speaker. Okay. Oh my god. You want to be near the speaker. You can't breathe. You don't care. You want to dance. So you okay with that? I do not want to dance. Okay, perfect. You can sit. How about that? You three can chill here. Hey Dad, remember that actor that looked like you? I can't forget. I should have had the guts to speak to them. Don't stress about it. A rhombus like me doing my dream job. I have so many questions for them. Well, I pulled some strings and found out they're filming in Brussels. Oh yeah, this game takes place in Spain. I guess. Oh, hi, Summer! Yeah, they're very cute. I love all the little shapes, the little guys here. Brussels, huh? Maybe it's finally time for me to take a chance. I believe in you. Follow your dream. Thank you, Alexis. I will. That's cute. There's like a little mini story going on. Oh, more people. Okay, well at least some people left. Are there any stinky people? I'm like, I deal with all these stinky shapes in every stage. I'm wearing too much cologne, I prefer to sit. Well, this guy's also wearing too much. So, you can sit there. Wait, I cannot stand loud music, but I want to dance. I'm wearing too much cologne. Okay, you can go here. You can go here. I want to be with Tio. Okay. You can go there. I want to dance. I do not like the smell of cologne. So smelly. I'm sorry. There's too much smelly people everywhere. I want to dance. I'm wearing too much cologne. I do not dance. Okay. Oh my god. So many smelly people. Oh, I think this works. Yes. Okay, perfect arrangement. I think this makes everyone happy. Yeah, give me all those thumbs up. Like and subscribe. Makes it better, the story. I like this. Cute little story. Don't forget to add the game to your wish list on Steam. Restart or levels. Solve all levels with perfect score to unlock special level. I thought I had the special level. Wait, did I not get one? Yeah, special level! Maybe continue. Alright, I got the special level, yeah. There's not enough food. There's plenty to go around. We're supposed to share. Just set the side of the table of the dish you want to eat. Oh, I see. Some classic Spanish tapas. Exactly. Everyone can get what they want. Okay. What does everyone want to eat? I am getting married. Oh, congratulations, Aria. Or Aria. And Angela. Oh, congrats to you two, the newlyweds. Get the head of the table there. Apparently Jade is in here. Oh, hello, Jade. I want to be close to the newlyweds. Okay. Here you go, Jade. And you want to be next to Jade. Aldous is kind of funny. I do not want to share a table with someone elegant. I only want to sit next to bums and the peasants. I do not want to sit next to elegance. And he also doesn't like the smell of cologne. I don't know what constitutes an elegant, so I'm just gonna put him here. Oh, you also don't like the smell, okay, you know. I do not want to be next to a kid and you want to talk to someone. Alright, I want to be close to newlyweds. Okay, so you can go there. You can also go there. I love how everyone's just like, I am wearing too much cologne, everyone. Okay, someone wants to eat fish. So you go on this side. You want to talk, you want to eat fish. Okay, I have to move you guys. Because you want to eat fish. You also want to eat fish. I want to eat cheese! Okay. Here you go, cheese eater. I do not want to eat fish. You can eat cheese. I prefer to be next to another kid. I want to be with my parent, Matthew. Is that Matthew? I want, okay. Gold diggers! Oh my god! Wow! Aldous is a hater. He's like, oh, those filthy, elegant gold diggers. Oh my god, I don't know where- I might have to figure you out, Aldous. You got like serious beef. Nobody listens to me and I want to play. I want to be next to another kid. Oh, okay. I'm trying to figure out who is an actual kid. You're... I want to be with... Oh, my parent. Okay. So you're... I want to eat fish. You want to talk with someone. You want to eat fish. I prefer me next to another kid. I guess you're a kid wearing too much cologne and... You're too smelly. Oh cool, I want to talk to someone. Alright, that works. I do not want to be next to Alexis. Damn, okay. What's your beef with Alexis? So these guys are all good here. Yeah, we got Jade next to newlyweds. Cicely with Jade. And then you just don't want to be next to Alexis, because I guess you're just like, nah, I don't want that. Okay, everyone seems happy. We are in a happy arrangement here. And then these guys also look happy, everyone's smiling. We good. And we completed it. With flying colors, perfect scores. Don't forget to add a game to your wish list on Steam. Okay, well then. I guess, yeah, the wish list thing, because this game is... Actually, let me take a quick look. Because I'm just playing the demo. Oh, oops. So, I would need to buy is this seat taken. I mean, it's been very cute so far. I don't know how long the game is altogether, because this is just a demo, so I guess it was a lot shorter than I was expecting it to be. I think that's also because I solved the puzzle so fast. I solved them so quickly. It only took me half an hour to actually... I thought it was gonna take much longer, but yeah, it solved it really fast. We got perfect score. Let me look at my levels. Yeah, look at that. In Barcelona. Yeah, we had different cars. We had the wedding and the concert. And then, you know, like more of the game is on the other side too. I mean, that was like super duper cute. Yeah, I was just playing the demo though. The full game is out. If anyone actually wants to play it. But it was I mean it did feel really cozy. I assume that the game probably gets harder as it goes on. Like, it started off really easy, and then there's some that you had to, like, rearrange and do stuff, but it wasn't, like, overly difficult. It was actually pretty easy, but then again, we were, like, literally in the first stage, so maybe it'll get actually much harder. But it was really easy to play, and it was also really cute. The shapes were super duper adorable. I like it. It's also really fun, just like, I forget the specific term for this. I think it's like the user experience or something like that. But the fact that, you know, you can click on things and you know, you hover over stuff, you have like little button clicks, you push on stuff, click on a garbage can, weird garbage bits fly out. It makes it really fun that way, and it looks like there's a little mini story that's happening or something in the background that's like, oh, really wholesome. I can see myself like finishing this game really quickly if I were to get the whole thing. And it's, yeah, not overly difficult to play through, and, you know, the characters themselves tell you if they don't like where you put them. So you always just have to, like, rearrange and shift stuff around. In a sense, it's almost kind of like, you know, those cozy games that have you doing stuff like packing? Or, like, you know, rearranging puzzle pieces so they all fit. It has a similar feeling to that. Like, I'm, you know, organizing things on a shelf or putting things in a box and making sure all the shapes fit into it properly, except in this case you're just making people sit in the places that they want to sit at according to their instructions and whatnot. I kind of want to play a stage just to, like, do one that's just to mess with everyone. Not my seat. Well, too bad. I wonder if I can play. I want to do let me see if I can do. Oh, you're happy. I want to be close. No, I want to have a. I'm gonna do one where no one is happy. No one is happy. That's so easy. Alright, in this playthrough, no one's gonna be happy. I want to be next to Alexis. Where are you, Alexis? I'm gonna put you right next to Alexis. I'm gonna make sure everyone is unhappy. I want to eat fish. No. Ew, a salad! Don't be picky. Eat your salad. No, you're not gonna talk to anyone. I want to eat cheese. Ew, cheese! No, you're not gonna be next to your parent. You're wearing too much cologne. You're gonna make everyone stinky. Oh no, you're happy. I don't like that. Wait, I think this guy's just happy no matter where I put... Oh, this kid, yeah, this is just a kid. This kid is just gonna be happy no matter where I put them. So there isn't really a situation where I can put them and they'll be unhappy. So there we go. A version where no one is happy with any of the arrangement. It's got no one to talk to. I love how Aldous is just a straight up hater, like, out of everyone here. Everyone's kind of sad. They're like, oh man, I want to eat a salad. I'm not sitting next to my parent. I'm not, you know, in the seat I'm supposed to be. And meanwhile, this guy here, he's just like, ew. These people are smelly and they're gold diggers. You scoundrel. Jenny, really? Like, Jenny doesn't like Alexis. So Alexis has done something. I don't know what the story is. There's a story behind it. There's some beef going on, and Alexis is none the wiser. He doesn't know that Jenny hates his absolute guts right now. Yeah, Alice is just a hater. All of this. Not my seat. Oh, we're newlyweds. Everyone's unhappy. Except that one guy. I'm wearing too much cologne. We can get, I love that at the end of the day you can still get one star because there's nothing that this kid Mika is just in their own lane, completely unbothered, just flourishing. Everyone around them was miserable, but they're just doing fine and dandy. We should all strive to be like Mika, wearing too much cologne, undisturbed in their own lane, not caring how anyone else around them feels. Confirm. Oh yeah, look at all those thumbs down. The ones with thumbs up. Completed! I love that. You just like, oh, you can play a stage. Everyone's just not happy with it. But yeah, okay, well, this demo was a lot shorter than I thought it'd be. I'm debating if I could get the game, but I might hold off on it and see. But it was super cute just to like play overall. Let's just like chat for it a little bit then before, because the stream was a lot shorter than I was anticipating. I thought the demo was gonna be like 2 hours or something, but I guess in this case it's only really half an hour. But I just blazed through the whole thing. But since, you know, this game's all about puzzles and whatnot, also Barcelona as well. I've talked about Barcelona in my other streams before, but since we're on the topic, I might as well talk a little bit more about it. So I went to Barcelona, oh my god, it's gotta be so many years ago now. It's been more than 5 years anyways, since I've last gone overseas. So about more than 5 years ago, I went to Europe, then visited 2 countries. One was Spain and one was Austria, but I only got to visit Barcelona and Spain and none of the other places, which was unfortunate. I really wanted to visit Madrid and also you know, the other parts of Spain as well. But Barcelona was really nice. I really loved it. It was my first time in Spain, and the place was really lovely. I went in August, and it was pretty hot, right? It gets pretty hot in Europe in like the summer. Because unlike North America, they don't really have AC in a lot of places. Like my hotel room in Vienna, I guess the hostel I was staying at did not have an AC unit. So by the time 9 AM came around, I'd be like cooking in my room and I would have to like leave to like go out and visit the city, go to like a supermarket or something, because it just got too hot. Funny enough, the hostel I stayed at in Barcelona did have air conditioning, so that was nice at least, but not anywhere else in the city. So I would, you know, go out and walk around the streets. It wasn't too bad because I did a lot of walking in the shade. And also spent the day at the beach. It was gorgeous. I've never really been to the ocean before, like a one to swim in, before I went to Barcelona. So I went to one of the beaches. I forgot the name of it, but it was one of the beaches in Barcelona. And it was like a really nice sunny day. And so I spent most of the time just lounging on the beach chairs with the umbrella. So it was kind of funny because the plan was to go to the beach and, you know, lounge around, but like, you know, stay in the shade so we don't get sunburned. But it turns out you have to actually rent the beach chairs and the umbrella. Like you have to You get them for like, I forget how many hours. I feel like we rented it for like 3 or 5 hours, but you have to rent them, so you have to pay to use the beach chairs and the parasol umbrella. And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do that, even if it's overpriced, because I don't want to get sunburnt. So it was basically a road. I spent the day on the beach, going from lounging on the chair, and then I would go out for, go to swim in the ocean, and it was really nice warm water because of how hot the sun was, and it's like the temperatures. So it was just really nice water. And because it's so salty, I didn't have to, I didn't feel like I was sinking. It was a very good swim. And then after I swim for a while, I come back and lounge some more in the chair. Because on the trip I'm talking about, also I went on it with Little Bean, so the both of us, we had some tacos for lunch and some sangria. But I'm not a very heavy drinker. I'm actually quite the lightweight. So when we had sangria, we had a pitcher between the two of us, and I'm not really one to really hold my alcohol. So after a couple of glasses, after a while that sangria really kicked in. Like I felt woozy. I just ended up lying on that beach chair for hours because the sangria was just like making me kind of dizzy, and I was like also really full from lunch, so I was just in a halfway to a food coma, lying on this beach chair like a beached whale, essentially. But no, it was fun. It was really nice. Very, very pleasant day. So we spent one day just at the beach. And then afterwards, on another day, I went to, I forget the name of it. It's like this plaza strip that has like a lot of shops on it. So, oh, it's gonna bother me. I'm trying to remember the name of it in Barcelona. It's essentially like, yeah, just like a little walking plaza that's like really popular with tourists. And so I like walk down to the plaza and walk to the food market to eat some stuff there. And there's also like street performers, all the buskers, a lot of souvenirs being sold at, and had a really nice ice cream as well. It was really tasty. Food was tasty. Had more sangria and paella, all the whatever standard Spanish dishes you can think of, like the must try for tourists when you go visit. So had some, yeah, really good desserts and some paella. I just walked around a lot. Like walked through the old streets and buildings. It was a really nice place. I really liked it. You can see here too, like it just looks like the Sagrada Familia in the background there of the map. So I did actually end up visiting this spot in Barcelona. It was of course still under construction, and it was alright. It was kind of cool. I really like seeing European architecture. Like I also really like Asian architecture, but I especially really like European architecture, and so it was really kind of cool to see the Sagrada Familia up close. And oh my god, so many stairs. You could actually go walk up the stairs and go up the tower, but we did so much walking, I didn't really want to keep walking up more stairs, so kind of just stuck around to the main parts of that place. And there's some really nice stained glass mirrors inside, so that was kind of cool. See, the inside of it felt very kind of modern almost, because they got the lighting fixtures in, but then you have all that old flair to it, I guess. Old traditional flair. The stained glass windows are absolutely gorgeous, and yeah, the exterior of it seemed pretty cool. But that was Also, yeah, I was really glad to have been able to visit that. It wasn't too crowded too when I went. Sounds nice. Oh yeah, thank you. It was good. And aside from that, there's also one other place we went to in Barcelona. It was like this park. I love how I'm just like blanking out on all the names right now. It was oh yeah, it was called, I think it's called Park Güell. I'm probably pronouncing it incorrectly, but Park Güell was like this park that had very interesting designs in it. Like it had a lot of cool architecture and like very colorful mosaics on, so it was very nice to take pictures of, very picturesque. You might find it on some postcards for Barcelona. But walking there took quite a bit, because I remember we took the train from our hostel. Yeah, I think we took the train or bus to get there, and then you had to climb. We had to climb a lot of stairs. I did a lot of walking in the city in my sandals, and I was getting blisters by this point. So we were walking up a lot of stairs. Like, it was just really, really tall, because the park is actually elevated, like it's located on elevated ground. So you had to walk quite a fair bit of stairs to get there. And then, you finally get inside, and it's nice. They charge you park entrance fee, whatever. It was very artistic designs to it. It was very nice to see. I didn't really go into some of the individual attractions that were in there, but we just kind of hung around the area, took a lot of photos, enjoyed the view from higher up, because you can see over all the houses in the neighborhood. And yeah, that was also a very pleasant experience that I took a lot of pictures of. So just kind of hit up the tourist attractions that were accessible to us. So those were like the two main ones I went to, the Sagrada Familia and the Park Güell, that were like, all the whatever a bunch of tourists go to. But it's nice. It's a nice place. It's not like, tourist trappy like some people might complain about, but I thought it was a good experience to at least have gone to once. I mean, would I go back again? Maybe, if I was going with a new group of people and I wanted to show them the parts of Barcelona I visited, I feel like I would bring them back to the park just so they could kind of see for themselves how it's like. Aside from that, yeah, just like a lot of eating, of course, and shopping as well. I didn't really do a whole lot of shopping, because I kind of wanted to kind of see more attractions and just walk around and enjoy the scenery. But I did go into some of the stores. I bought, funny enough, it was in August, and I bought a sweater in one of the shops, but it was on sale. It was for a good deal. It was good material. I still have that sweater, even now. It still fits, so it was a very nice find, very good purchase. And also, we were going into a lot of shopping malls purely to get out of the heat. So when it gets too hot, we just like pop our heads into a store, even if we didn't really buy anything in there. We just kind of window shopped most of the time. But I did manage to, buy a couple of things here and there. They were nice. But yeah, no, Barcelona was really fun. It was actually a lot more affordable, I found, than in Vienna in Austria. Because that's the thing with what I found with Vienna. So Vienna, first of all, absolutely gorgeous. It was a very beautiful city. With, it's got very nice, gorgeous European architecture. In a sense, it's different, the architecture in Spain versus the one in Austria. Austria's got the real, European. When you look at the manhwas or webtoons with the fantasy European settings and the fancy castles and manors and really over-the-top decorative ornaments and pieces, that was like, yeah, more like Austria. And in Austria too, you could actually go on like horse carriage rides. So they have these in the city you have a bunch of horses and they basically pull this carriage wagon behind them. So you can pay to actually like go on and get like a little mini tour of the city while riding it. I didn't actually do it because I've been on a couple of horse-drawn wagon rides in my life, so I know for like the Instagrammers, it feels very fairy tale and like magical. If you wore a really pretty dress, I'd be like, yeah, go get your in your horse-drawn carriage and have that magical feel. But the only downside that it does, horses do kind of smell, so you can enjoy the scenery and the ambiance if you minus the fact that the horse is pooping itself every couple, every while. It kind of breaks the immersion there. It also was kind of pricey, so I didn't do that, but it was kind of cool to see all these horses around with the carriages, and then surrounded by all of these really old buildings, and not to mention the beer and the coffee there were so good. I went on like basically went cafe hopping. Yeah, we basically would our schedule is that we would wake up, go eat breakfast. Like we'll find a nice cafe to eat breakfast. I'll have my first morning coffee of the day. It'll be really good. And then after that, we kind of walk around the city, take in the scenery and the sights. And we will then go to another cafe for lunch. And I'd have my like second coffee. And maybe a little dessert, something at lunch to go with it. Then we will go to another cafe in the afternoon, kind of like afternoon tea, have more cake because the desserts were so tasty. And then in the evening, we go have dinner, and then I would have a beer. Because the beer was also really good. The local draft or wherever lagers, I had this really, really good lager at this market. And I tried to look for the same beer afterwards in like other parts of the city, but like I couldn't find it. It was like a really good, tasty lager, and I have no clue what brand it was. I guess it was some sort of local draft. I've never tasted it again because I have no clue what brand it was, or if they even sell it anywhere. But it was really good. I had a lot of schnitzel, like a lot of very tasty potato salad, a lot of schnitzel. It was just so good. I kept just wanting to eat it. So yeah, essentially Vienna was wow, lots of cafes. Yeah, Vienna had so many. I couldn't even go to all of them. It was so funny because we went to, like, we were cafe hopping, like literally just going from cafe to cafe. All of the coffee tasted delicious. All of the cakes and desserts were amazing. I'm actually so sad when I think back on it. When I think back on it, because I was so spoiled for choice. There were so many good desserts there, like really tasty cakes, really tasty like little mini like finger foods and stuff. So really spoiled for choice there. But we ended up going to this one cafe, and it was called Cafe Central. And we went to this place 3 days in a row because you know, we were walking around because we were kind of in the area. We didn't really want to venture out too far, and the food was good, and the ambience was really good. It was like very old. I think it's one of the oldest cafes in the city. So Cafe Centro, it was really nice. The food was really good because we ate there for like lunch 3 days in a row. It was so funny because this whole trip, Barcelona and Vienna, it was only really 9 days, so we didn't really have a lot of time. That's why I couldn't really go to any other European cities, or even within other cities in Austria and Spain, because, you know, we only had so many days to really spend. So I rather just spend 3 days in one city than try to go to a different city every day. So essentially, we ended up going to the same cafe every day for 3 days. By the third day, we, you know, walked in through the cafe doors, and the same host or waiter, the waiter that greeted us and brought us to our tables, was the same guy for like 2 of the 3 days we were there. So he recognized us at that point because we'd gone there like 3 times in a row, and he was like, "Oh, you guys are back here again." And we were like, yeah, we are. You know, I guess we're semi-regulars. So it was kind of funny. We're like, oh my god, they're starting to recognize us now. We're going to this place too much, and we've only been here. We only been here for a couple of days. But, you know, it's just true, you know, the food was really good. And honestly, okay, I also want to bring this up. I also bring this up because when I was in Vienna, there were so many attractive people there. Like, oh my god. I saw more attractive, like, guys in the like 3-4 days I was in Vienna than I had my entire life in my own city. It was crazy. The guy that recognized us, the waiter at that cafe, he was like really well put together, you know, smart glasses, really, you know, real kind of pretty handsome. Some other guys that were sitting at the table, like in a different part of the cafe, were also really attractive. And I was talking about this with Little Bean. Like, after we exited the cafe, we are like, oh my god, there's so many attractive people, even in that cafe alone. Everyone was so good looking. All the Europeans anyways. I'm sorry, the American tourists kind of stood out. They kind of stood out like a sore thumb. But you could tell who were like kind of the more locals or the other Europeans. So we're commenting like, oh my god, there's actually so many attractive people here. Like, what is this? Where are all the people are here? There's no one like this in our city. And then we're like, you know, the waiter was attractive. The random customers in the other booth were attractive. Random people we seen on the streets were attractive. And then right at that moment, some random guy just like pedaled past us on his bike. And we're like, are you kidding us? Even the random guy on his bicycle that just passed by was good looking. They just had a concentration of really good looking people in Vienna. And I was like, what is happening? You would think Barcelona would be full of, like, you know, attractive guys and hunks, you know, wink wink. But it was it was Vienna that I saw, like, really, really attractive people. I mean, don't even get me started on the women, okay? The women were all, like, they were all gorgeous. They were all models. They were fit. They were beautiful. Like, don't even get me started on them. I was unworthy in their presence. But yeah, the men, they were really, really attractive. I think maybe because they were just well put together. Everyone dressed really nicely, right? So they were well dressed, well put together. So maybe it just made them more attractive that way. But it was such a weird feeling and experience. You know, it's the realization that you've been in a very small pond. You know, the place I'm in, it's not tiny or anything. It's a fairly large city, but at the same time, it was different. I was like, where? It's like I went to this new city, you know, this other city overseas, and my eyes opened wide. There were so many things I didn't realize we're out there. Like, hey. But not that my anxious, awkward self could have ever approached any of them. I was just kind of admiring them from a distance. I was like, oh my god, I like this guy's face. I'm just gonna look at it from a distance and hope he doesn't notice I'm staring. He just looks really good. Oh my god, his skin is so clear, so attractive. Oh yeah, going back to the beach. So there's this one girl we saw on the beach, and of course, you know, she was in Barcelona, by the way. Yeah, so going back to Barcelona, because I want to mention this. There's one girl on the beach, and of course, you know, she was thin, she was fit, you know, the nice tan, bronze skin, so, you know, beach body ready. She looked good, like basically almost all the women there that I've seen that were like, you know, young age. And she had like she had like three, I forget, it was like 3 or 4 guys with her. 3 or 4 guys that were around her age, and all of them were hunky. I don't know if, like, you know, maybe they were her brothers or maybe her brother's friends, but she was just like surrounded by these hunky guys on this beach. And they were all like fit and toned and attractive. I'm like, girl, you're living so many dreams right now. Can't help but be slightly jelly. I'm like, I don't know who these guys are. Maybe they're her brothers, but otherwise, any case, she was surrounded by very attractive hunks. And they're all just chilling on this beach together. I'm like, oh my god. This girl's living the life. If those just happen to be her entourage or wherever. She's just living a life there. But yeah, that was just a very prominent thing that stuck out to me when I was in Europe. I'm like, oh my god. I've only been to 2 countries in Europe right now. And why is everyone so attractive? Why are the women so gorgeous? Why are the men so hunky? Or not even hunky. Just really well put together. It just looked really good. It was crazy. I'm like, I feel so underdressed now. You know, I think I have pretty decent style, but that's in comparison to my own, like, city folk people. But coming here, it's like, you guys are playing on a whole other level. They're really, like, the real fashionistas there. So that was... I think back on it, I'm like, man, yeah, that was some good times. But yeah, in summary, that trip, it was, yeah, a lot of Barcelona and Vienna. It was a lot of cafe hopping, so many good desserts, so much good coffee, so much good beer, tasty food, really nice, you know, architecture all around, really attractive people. Like, holy shit. I need to go back. I need to go visit again. Maybe, you know, I had the rose tinted glasses, you know, and you know, the nostalgia factor of thinking back on it. But I'm pretty sure, I'm like, I just have to visit more cities. I have to get out of North America more, because there's so many, like, appealing things, like cool things that are overseas. I've been to some parts of Asia, but yeah, I still haven't fully explored a lot of Europe yet. I want to go to, like, you know, Germany and Italy and France. There's a lot of parts I haven't hit. The UK too, but the UK is kind of lower on my list, to be honest. I kind of want to go on like a pathway to like, you know, like Portugal, Spain, go up to France, then you know, like Germany and Italy, like across. So maybe hopefully someday at some point in the near future I can actually go hit up more cities and see if this is still the case. If everyone is still really well put together and good looking. I don't know. It was a fun time. No, the only downside was how bloody hot it was. Absolutely blazing. I was sweating. I was like sweating so much during the entire trip because there's just no AC, and the cafes are nice, but some of the older ones didn't have AC either, so it got really hot and like really tiring sometimes because of the heat. But aside from that, very pleasant experience. 10 out of 10. Would go back, eat more foods, and go out to the other cities and look at more stuff. So I do kind of miss it. It was fun. I hope to do it again at some point. In any case, yeah, that was like my whole babbling spiel of my trip to the only cities in Europe I've been to. If I do want to, you know, yeah, go travel more, because it's also fun to tell people my travel stories. I think one of the best times or best moments, you know, of my life when I think back of like top 10 moments that are memorable in your life. I feel like the trips I've taken overseas were on that. I just had very, very fond memories. I had very good experiences. So I want to create more good experiences. So fingers crossed, baby. Because I also want to go back to Japan too. I love visiting Japan and eating all the tasty food there too. So Japan, maybe Japan first. Go visit again and then go back and do like more ground in Europe. I think, yeah. I think that'll be a good plan. I haven't been to Latin America either. Maybe that's also a potential on the list too after I go through the other cities, but flight tickets are kind of expensive, so it's things have kind of started costing a lot more. I'm glad I went when I did, even if I didn't really have much on me at that time. I'm kind of glad I still went on that travel. Yeah, I think that's I think that's enough stories for the night. I do have other travel stories and experiences, but I'll save them for another day when it's, I guess, relevant or to bring up. But in any case, yeah, this was a very cute game. I am considering getting the full game to play it. If any of you guys are interested, it's available on Steam. You can try out the demo yourself. Very cute. And I guess, yeah, I'll just kind of call it for the night for now. So thank you, everyone, for joining me on tonight's stream. It was good to see you, Summer, as I yap about my experiences in Europe. And hope y'all take care of yourselves in the meantime. I will see y'all in the next video or stream. I still have to do the rest of the updated main story for the Hearts of Beale Dream next week, and then we'll see what else we'll do as well. Thank you all once again, and until next time, this is Koa Miyo, clocking out for the night. Bye bye, everyone.